Yes, you can. Doing so much work on Russell. I think this leads to the mall. Yeah, I have yet to find a bad neighborhood. But everything's so polluted. Everybody's orderly, but man, the air is awful.
Unfortunately not. We are done with washing for the day because we close early today, so we are doing our laundry so that we can open tomorrow for showers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So the Salvation Army lady said that Poverello Center, she called it the POV. There's not much room for any more stickers. The Poverello Center, as I'm told, is the only place they have for hot meals. That's I don't know if I want to go there though. That health store has some good choices, but the ready-made meals I don't like. Alright, so I gotta stop parking in western part of Missoula. The air seems better around here in the southern part. I'm going as far south as Albertsons. Walmart is even further, but I'm more willing to drive to that Walmart. It's another mile. And I want to get back to the city further I go away. I just have a craving for meat of some kind. I mean, the last store had chicken, but I was thinking hamburger if it's possible. Something wrong with these crossing lights. Whenever I press the button, when I press the button for going my way, it seems to activate the other one. So I just had to wait an extra 15 seconds because the timer just turned on when I wanted to cross the way I went, but it suddenly alerted the time for the other way. Ugh, there's a lot of tight fits in here. There we go. That cleared. Alright, so there's a Mexican family begging for anything, gas, food, whatever, at the Albertsons. And that just got me thinking. I'm sleeping at Home Depot, not a single Mexican. It's must be more of a West Coast thing. This is heading into town, into city center library. To tell more accurate cowboy stories about how a cowboy is taken down by a fly getting in his eye. It's very dangerous. They didn't have sunglasses back then. They didn't have much eye protection going them fast speeds on the horses. You want a good road to go down to get into the center of the city. This is it. 12, Highway 12. Very nice. It's an old established road, I'm guessing. The trees providing all this nice shade. They're not young trees. I appreciate this shade. Kip Herring, 2010. It's like the newspaper. It's right across the bridge. I hear a really loud guitar. I don't think it's a car stereo. Oh, it's over here. It's a concert in the park. It's kind of a live band during the day. Might be some kind of welcome back to school. They're moving people in right now as they're working on it. So they do it in sections, do a full complete in first half. Right, they just cut down all the shade trees for this new library, so it's no advantage to parking around here for this heat. Although I gotta say, the weather is kind of cooling down anyway. That's why they had to block off all the parking, because while they cut down the trees. Not sure if they'll finish that job today, and then I could park here tomorrow. Really ashamed to see them cut down some nice big shade trees like this. They're so reckless. Happens all the time too. They let them get to the point where they're good for shade and then chop them. There's so much of that kind of work that goes on too. What they'll do is replace them with small trees that take years to get back to the size of something like this. It happens so much. You just don't even find good shade trees in some cities. Alright, these choke cherries are more reasonable. They're dark. Kind of my sentiments as well, putting graffiti over these no trespassing signs. They're so annoying. This is a wonderful shaded area. And I get the feeling that the people don't have mold problems. I'm not sure. Yeah, like that's a really old roof up there, and there's no sign of mold. It's just a roof that's falling apart. It stays dry enough out here. Alright, so I'm going to check on the other side of the highway if there's any good parking spots. Because it's only like 4 or 5 blocks away from the library. It's still a good, reasonable walk if there's anything not too far on the other side here. I can't really see it through the tree. See, the wall fell apart. Could be happening on this side too. You could probably move down and get a better idea. Yeah. See it's an old wall. Well, I'm not too enthused about parking anywhere on the north side so far, especially in the immediate area. There are spots. They're not ideal. I could use shade and more space. Any of these options are right in front of people's homes, so I have to take the risk of the scrutiny. I don't know what kind of person lives in them. Well, this would be the spot. This nature trail park. Ideally, I'd like this right on the side. This is evening sun. It's beautiful. And I don't see any regulation against parking on this side. It's just you gotta deal with the scrutiny of the residents. I got a lookout tower on that tree. But then they got these big trucks going through. Somebody must have dropped a peach. It's in good shape. I'm gonna eat it. Yep. Right, over a mile away at least, there is evening shade. Oh man, from the library straight north, pretty good evening shade. This might not be too bad. A weird contraption. Don't understand it. What is this? Some kind of a pump house? There's protection on the top, and it's probably a pump house. Not too far away from. Oh my god, why can't I? Is there a cage at the end? Can't quite make it out. I've come across parking challenges at libraries in the past, but this one's pretty unique. And there's police bicycle patrol that reaches around here. Oh, they work fast with these trees. I just recorded them sitting all lined up, and now they're out of the way. It is very busy around here. Oh, this is a beat up parking lot. I don't know, they didn't block anything off yet, but it is beat up. And it's very high up. No exit. Yeah, I don't know how they're using it, but it doesn't look fit for use. It's just got these huge. When a parking garage has potholes, then it's a really bad sign. And that parking lot supports whatever business was here, but you can see there's trash all over. It's falling apart. There's a big section along the river with this business that's just unusable. it's outdated now. Not sure the years that it was active. It's a lot of real estate that's unused at the moment. This building over here too doesn't look like, it looks like it's seen better days. Yeah, this is the building over here. This is not St. Patrick's Hospital. Okay. Training, yeah, they're not using this for anything. You can see that it's not even good to, this is, yeah, it's very squishy. Okay, they definitely prevent people from getting into there. He pulled off of the koala. Yeah, a bunch of drug addicts. Okay, no trespassing. There might even be people back here. It's kind of a hiding spot. Oh man, that fell apart. Yeah, there's a lot of this real estate that's just gone unused along the river.
Back here?
No, just taking a look.
Okay. Now this, future reference, private property.
Private? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't exactly clear about that.
Yeah.
Did I see you guys come across the street or something?
Yeah. This.
You saw me walking around.
How
long? When was it last? When did it close down? Or you don't know? You're just security, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's been about a few years. Yeah, it doesn't look usable for anything, and it's a shame along the river the way it is. It's a shame to see it, go to waste.
It'll get used for something soon, though.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. All right.
So those medical security walked across the pretty busy street just to checking out their downtrodden, abandoned old hospital probably, but clearly they got it covered. They're physically watching over it. This is parking on the side streets. I wouldn't risk it around here though.